All right, good morning, fourth graders. We are going to learn today how to distinguish between using multiplicative or additive comparisons. As you can see, I'm at home. I got my little kitty right here. This one's Moon. I'm gonna have to move her in a second. Oh, and she's a sweetheart. Okay, so your book says you would like to identify and represent multiplicative and additive comparison problems. All right, so we have Chanel makes a hexagon using 6 toothpicks. Rachel uses 2 more toothpicks than Chanel to make a shape. And Leo uses 2 times as many toothpicks as Chanel to make a shape. When we look at this problem right here, what we can see is that Chanel uses 6 toothpicks. So I'm going to put S equals 6. Rachel uses 2 more toothpicks. Now, see the more. We know that Rachel equals 6 plus 2 more. Okay, 2 more toothpicks. And Leo uses 2 times as many toothpicks. So Leo equals 2 times as many as Chanel. So Chanel was 6, so that will be 2 times 6. All right, so let's go ahead and map this out. We know that Chanel used 6 toothpicks. So I'm going to represent 6, okay, with our visual model. So we'll just draw some toothpicks right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Rachel had the 6 that Chanel had, plus 2 more. So we're going to do that. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to add 2 more. 1, 2. And then Leo, it says 2 times as many. 2 times as many, okay? Times, that's our code word right there. It's our secret word, times. So we are going to take hers. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1 time. And then we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This makes 2 times. Okay, so use a visual model to show the number of toothpicks Chanel, Rachel, and Leo use. Okay, so we know she uses 6. We know Rachel uses 8. We can count those. And we know that Leo uses 12. All right, go ahead and turn your page. Victor makes 4 paper cranes. Natalie makes 3 times as many as Victor. How many paper cranes does Natalie make? So we're going to use a visual model to represent this problem. And we know that in the first one, it was wanting us to compare a multiplicative or an additive. This one is definitely for multiplying. Did you see anything in here that said anything about adding? No, we didn't. So Victor has 4, and Natalie 3 times as many. Natalie 3 times as many as Victor, and Victor had 4. So if I go Victor, we make 4 for Victor. Okay, we're going to create 4. Here's my little box to represent this because I'm not going to draw that out. That takes too long. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is Victor. Victor made 4. Natalie, however, was very artistic and made a whole lot. So Natalie is going to make 1, 2, 3, 4. That's her 1 group. Remember, we're going 3 times as many. So we're going to do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 2nd group. And we're going to do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is our 3rd group. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3 groups that Natalie has made. And let's go ahead and answer our questions now. How can you use an equation to model the number of cranes Natalie makes? How many does she make? Now remember, an equation has an answer. An expression does not have an answer. So we are looking for a problem with an answer, okay? We know that Natalie makes 3 groups of 4. And we can count these and get 12. And remember how I have gone through and we've talked about how if you're really good with your multiplication, you can say 3 times 4 is 12. If we are still working on counting, we're going to count them. And if we are skip counting, we've got 4, 8, 12. All right, so B, it says, suppose James makes 3 more cranes than Victor. What equation can you use to model the number of cranes, hi baby, of cranes that James makes? So we know Victor made 4. And James makes 3 more. Now, am I going to add or am I going to multiply? It just says 3 more. It doesn't say 3 times more, just 3 more. So you're right, I'm going to add plus 3. And so how many does James make? 7. All right, so how are these 2 equations different? Well, for the first one, it was a multiplication problem. And for the second one, it was an addition problem. So one, we noticed that it was repeated addition versus just addition. We didn't have a random number being attached. So these are the same number being added over and over again. So the first one, okay, so for A is repeated addition or multiplication. And B is addition. It's not repeated. Hi, sweetie. I need that page. All right, this one, this is my little kitty. His name is Keister. It's my baby. Hi. I'm gonna have to move you because I need the next page. I'm sure the kids like seeing you. Look, aw. Okay, come here, baby. I know you're on the math book. Okay, moving you over. All right, so we're gonna do the step it out now. It says, Maria makes a peacock with 8 feathers. Simon uses 4 more feathers than Maria. How many feathers does Simon use? So, multiplication or addition? It just says 4 more. We know it's addition. Okay, so we're going to complete the bar model to show the problem. We know that Maria starts with 8. So I'm going to put an 8. And what does Simon do? He adds 4 more. Okay, I think I put the 8 in the wrong spot. I'm just going to put the M for Maria. Maria starts with 8. Let me make sure that's in the box. And then Simon adds 4 more. Okay, so now we know Simon has 8 plus 4 Okay, so we're going to figure out what n is. So 8 plus 4 equals n. Okay, we're going to write that down right here. 8 plus 4, make sure that's dark enough, equals n. So what does n equal? Well, 8 plus 4 is 12. So how many feathers does Simon use? 12. Desiree uses 4 times as many feathers as Maria. How many feathers does Desiree use? Well, we know Maria only used 8. And Desiree wants her peacock to be very festive and use a whole lot of feathers, which is probably something I would do. So Desiree is going to use 4 times as many. So she has 8 feathers here, 8 feathers here, 8 more feathers there, and 8 more feathers there. So we know this is a multiplication problem. So we're going to start with 8 groups of getting a little ahead of myself. How many? 4 times as many. 4 groups of, it's the kittens. They're over here just looking at me doing math. They're very interested. 4 groups of 8. Not only are they very interested, they're very distracting because they're so cute. All right, 4 groups of 8. So as we know, if we need to, we can just say 4 times 8, and we know that it is 32. Or we can say 8, 16. Sorry. 24, 32. So Desiree uses 32 feathers. If you need to count them out, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and keep counting. And that's okay for right now. But we got to learn that multiplication. All right. So you guys are going to do your check your understanding. And when you are all finished, I want you to come up to me, show me your check your understanding, and show me that you have completed this work. And I will give you your homework. All right. Bye. Hope you enjoyed seeing the kittens.